So the adventure has begun. I got a later start than I wanted to. It's about 4 a.m. when I got on the road. It's the way it always is with stuff like this, making sure you've got all the gear and everything packed away and double checking everything. Yeah, we're on the road. I'm going to see how far the plowed roads will take us into the North Maine woods. And we park this beast, hitch up the dogs, hit the frozen lakes, and see if we can't find some ghost trains. For those of you who don't know what the ghost trains are, they were built in the late 1800s, the 1890s. These steam locomotives were like 19 tons, I believe it was hauled out here into the North Maine woods to haul lumber from one lake to the other. In the 1930s, they were retired, and they just weren't worth the money or the effort to get them out of the woods, so they were abandoned. They were left here in the North Maine woods. You can't really see Mount Katahdin right now. It's up in the clouds. Climbed that a few times. But that's Mount Katahdin. Here we are, Chamberlain Lake. I cannot say that our hookup in the woods was uneventful. It was quite eventful, but we managed to get through the woods down on the lake. We got a long way to go, but we're on our way. It's amazing how even in an area seeming so remote and pristine, that man has had a huge impact. This lake used to drain north toward Canada in the St. John River, but in the 1800s, dams were built and this river was diverted so that the timber from these forests would flow south toward Bangor and all of the shipbuilding ports along the New England coast. It's really warm the last couple days, and I just dropped the ice hook to get off and take some pictures of my team, and I sink a lot more than the dogs are sinking. So I decided I will forego the photos for now and get back on the sled where I can distribute my weight a little bit better. Two and a half hours just on this lake, and we're still got a long ways to go. It's starting to snow, the temperature's dropping. The dogs are doing really well. I mean, they're running slow, but you know, I'm not pushing them because I know we've got to do all this to go back. And I just did the math in my head. I am going to be running back in the dark. Hopefully my headlamp will hold up. I'll use it sparingly, and yeah, let's see how this goes. Hey folks, we're just about to come off the lake and onto the tramway where the ghost trains are. I know that to the dogs this is just a turnaround spot, but to me it's my destination. I'm excited to celebrate it, but already I'm thinking about getting, mostly for my dogs. This is the most miles that we've put on all winter. So we're coming off the lake. This is great. Dogs are looking good. Their fast pace slowed down to an average. Hup! He's like something to pee on. We've got a long way to go back, but I'm not going to think about that right now. Right now I'm just going to relish the trains. Hope I don't miss them, but I think we're almost there. Hup! It's got to be close. Oh my goodness, is that them? Oh, that's them. Yes. Wow. Wow. No joke. Gee. Oh. Wow. Yes. 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 So we made it. The dogs are all amped up and acting like they want to go again, but they need a break. Here they are. And I've been here for like 15-20 minutes trying to set my phone up with a timer against a tree, and it keeps falling off. And as Providence would have it, the Allagash, hey girl, the Allagash Waterway Ranger, the Allagash Waterway Ranger pulled up on his snowmobile and got what I hope will be some really good pictures. So, yeah. Hey guys. Are you guys loving on me? Huh? You guys loving on me? Good dogs, yeah. Although this is just a day trip, I kind of know how it feels to a small degree when those explorers would reach their destination. Truly exciting, and it energizes you for the trip back, but it doesn't energize my dogs because to them it was just a run. They don't care about these trains. So I'm excited. I'm really pumped, but I need to get these guys back to the truck. So I'm just kind of waiting until they tell me they're ready to go. I think Bianca back there is telling me that she wants to go, but Sawyer is telling me he is not yet in the mood to go. All right, hop up. Dogs are tired. A couple of them aren't pulling, and which means the other ones are pulling those too. But we'll get there. We're plodding along. Our speed has gone down to a crawl, but I'll get back to the truck if I have to walk. We'll get there. Just been doing some pedaling and trying to help out as best I can. Something in the last 15-20 minutes has encouraged the dogs, and they've picked their pace back up again. So hopefully that'll hold out for another hour or so, and we'll be back to the truck. Winging it. Not really winging it, but not exactly sure where I'm at either, so we'll get there. I know y'all can't see the stars, but headlamps, when you're in the middle of a big flat expanse in the dark, really just provide you a false sense of security. I mean, you can't see the shorelines, and I had to start moving from the eastern shore to the western shore. And I'm following, and I know you can't see it, I'm following Orion there in the sky. I know he's over the southwest side of this lake right now, and that's the direction that I'm heading. I'm just having to trust the dogs. I mean, I can't see anything in front of the dogs anyway, and they can see better than I can. I know they're heading in the right general direction, so you know, no need in pretending that I'm choosing the path when my headlamp's not seeing any further than the dog. So we'll get there by God's grace. Here's the coolest part. We've been out for like 7 or 8 hours, and when my ice hook line broke at the beginning of the day, I was actually in the sled because I couldn't stop them. I was in the sled trying to slow the team down and fixing the ice hook at the same time. In the process of all that, I lost my knit cap at the beginning of the day, and so I've either had my hood on or nothing at all, because I've been, you know, hatless. So my lead dogs just stopped, and I went up to see what it was, and look what they found. They found my Carhartt hat. So in this huge, massive lake, crossing over, they just happened to cross over at the exact place. So I'm glad I trusted them. Exact place where we came out, across the lake. They're returning us in the same way. Look at that. That is unbelievable. I'm so proud of these guys. All right, we're almost back, so I gotta go. I'm so proud of these dogs. They know I'm excited, so they've stepped it up. I'm excited because we're almost back, and so they're stepping it out really good. We've almost completed our mission, and I'm pumped, and they know it, so they've stepped it up. It's really good. Proud of these dogs.